Hi, this is the introduction that we heard of the five main lords of Massicism and what they represent and who they are. The difference between them and the gods is that the lords control the mental and physical side of the ways of Massicism, as they can play a role in our everyday lives and teach us the everyday things. So the difference between them and the gods is that the gods play in a bigger picture with all of us, but the lords look into our individualism and our specific ways and needs and desires. So that is what separates them from the gods. Who they are is Lord Abaddon, Lord Asmodeus, Lord Mammon, Lord Astaroth, and the Black Angel himself. What the reason why they do interfere in our everyday lives is to fold us into the perfect version that we can actually become. So they encourage us to be the better version of ourselves and to be the most powerful version of ourselves. So that is why they look and they guide you through your everyday way of life within Massicism. And they use the form of Massicism to teach you on how to become the better version of yourself, as they have done with me. What they can offer us is teachings, knowledge, fame, money, power, desire, and pleasure. But they will test you, and it will come at a cost, greater than money or greater than any normal work that you would know. The reason for this is because they want to see that if you're able to actually go for it, they're able to use their teachings and to be able to actually use what they give you in order to go for what you want. Because they're using their time, they're taking their time to help you. So they want to know is it worthwhile helping you. So they will test you. They will test you with problems, issues, and see how far you are willing to go. They will do this in very creative ways, and it usually changes depending on what you ask of them and on what you want them to show you. So when invoking them and summoning them, then you must know that they will present you with obstacles and challenges, but these are to make you grow, to make you learn, and to make you understand. Because the more you grow, the more you learn, the better you'll become at certain things. So they will do this a lot, as they will also tempt you a lot to see that if you can avoid any distractions and avoid any issues that will stop you from gaining what you want and what you asked of them, so that they can see if you're truly worthwhile for teaching and guiding. So if you ask them for fame or for knowledge on that, they will present you though with obstacles that will force you to actually try and think of ways to do that. Try to think of ways to gain more knowledge, where they will force you that you have to study, that you have to actually look up things down in order to actually understand it. Or if you want to be famous, so that you will have the urge to actually do more things, to gain more people, gain more attention. They will actually implement that into your lives, so that you will go for it. Remember that if you have a project, you gotta put in the work into it. And if you just stand around and leave it, it's not gonna do it itself. You're gonna have to put the work into it in order to complete it, to complete the project, to get your goals. You're gonna work forward to it, and the laws of Massicism, the 5 main laws, will push you forward. The Black Angel, he provides the greatest and the more challenging tasks of all, but his rewards are all greater and more fulfilling and more enjoyable. So if you usually don't work with these nodes, just note that they will do this stuff for you. And these are just the 5 main lords. In Massicism, the total number of lords that we actually have is 616. Done. So these are just the 5 main ones, the ones who are on the top. So you don't necessarily need to work with the 5 main ones, but you can work with the other ones though. But these videos that will just be about the five main lords and what they are able to bring and to offer you, and a little bit about them, and also how you can actually invoke them and such. So this will be for the new playlist, The Lords of Massicism. And remember, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. And remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.